restart that, see if we got anybody coming. Wait about a minute. We got two. And wait about another 45 seconds, and then we'll do our disclaimer, and then we'll break down what we're doing today. So first off, we'll do our introductions first. My name is Brandon Lenentine. I am an FSI head of CFP Shearwater, which is part of the greater CFP Halifax. For today, you're just going to need something that you can jump over. So I have a hurdle. You can use a book. You can use a line on the ground. Whatever you got. It's completely up to you. So we're doing power hour. So a lot of explosive movements. We're going to do some eccentric squats, stuff like that. So stay tuned. But as always, I'm going to read our disclaimer once I get it again, because I managed to close out of my email. Give me 2 seconds here. Alrighty. So, in response to COVID-19, PSP is offering virtual fitness classes to Canadian Armed Forces members. By using social media platforms, the virtual fitness classes tailored to Canadian Armed Forces personnel become accessible to all. Participants who are not Canadian Armed Forces members recognize and acknowledge that their age, health status, and physical fitness level are unknown, and it is entirely up to each individual to assess their ability to participate in this class. Since it is preferable to consult your physician before beginning any exercise program, we invite all participants who are not Canadian Armed Forces members to consult the Get Active questionnaire of the Canadian Society of Exercise Physiology and its reference documents. I can't talk today, it's going to be great. If you experience any pain or difficulty during the exercises presented in this video, it is recommended that you stop and consult a healthcare provider. If a CAF member sustains an injury during this video, please remember to fill out a CF98. So with that in mind, we're just going to wait another 40 seconds or so. That way I have my 3-minute intro in there. So yeah, grab something that you can hop over. We'll get started in exactly 25 seconds. A lot of explosive movements today, so we're going to have a nice big warm-up. We are going to have several breaks in between each set, or a longer break in between each set rather. That way we can actually let ourselves relax a little bit. So, first thing we're going to do this morning is we're going to stretch our hips. Okay? What we're going to do is we're just going to come down into this half-kneeling position. You're going to scoop your hip under you, so you should feel like you're scooping some ice cream. So that way you get your pelvis in a nice position. You're going to push forward. All we're going to do is push forward a little bit and then come back. We're just going to do 15 reps of this. Okay? Just forcing ourselves into hip extension. So you're squeezing your glute the whole time. And you're just going forward slightly. So we're doing 15. Once you're done at 15, we're just going to go to the other side. This helps lengthen up all that tissue on the front side, especially, now that we're on the tail end, hopefully, of COVID. We got to stretch those hips out because we've definitely been sitting too much. For every hour you're sitting, you should do about a minute of this. Once you're done, rotate to the other side. Once again, get that scooping motion with your pelvis. You're going to push back, scoop your pelvis under, sit up nice and tall, and then go forward. So the reason we're doing this is a lot of what we're going to do today involves triple extension. Demonstrate what that means later. So we really want to be able to use our glutes and allow our hips to come forward properly. So 15 reps. Get rid of that. I don't need that anymore. It's nice and steady. We're going to do some more hip openers in a moment. Done. We're just going to stand up. So, once again, we're going to get into our hips. So, we're just going to stand up. You're going to have to balance a little bit on one leg. You're going to come up with the knee, out, touch behind you, up, in, down. We're going to do 10 of those, okay? So once again, up, out, touch, up, in, touch. If you find that difficult and you want something more rhythmic, you're just going to do a circle, okay? So completely up to you. It's 10 reps, whichever way you want to do it. Once you're done in 10 that direction, you're going to go the opposite way. So if you're doing it with the spread out and back, you're just going to start step back, out, in, okay? So it just gets both of those, and then circles, you're just going to go the opposite way. Once you get to 10, switch sides. Balance. I'm going to go with circles on this side. It was cold down here to start. Now it's just sticky again. This is going to be so much fun. Once you're done at 10, go the opposite direction. So drawing that knee towards the midline. Out and back. Get that balance in check. Whenever you're done, just relax. That's terrible right now. It's great. So, next one, simple leg swings. Or, in this case, Frankenstein's because they're stationary. So you can do one side and then the other, or alternate either way. You're doing 15 per side. And just alternate through. Wow, my balance is bad today. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be one of those days, I can already tell. $15 reps. Switch sides. Feel free to play your own music. I'm not, so you guys can actually hear me. Once you're done at 15, relax a little bit. Whew. Next one, inchworms. So, start here. You're just going to go out, crawl your hands back, use your glutes and your hamstrings to come back up. 5 of those. Count that as the first one. Down, crawl out, and back. 2. 3. 4. One more. 5. Cool. There's a general. Grab a drink. You got about 90 seconds. Then we're going to start a little bit more of a dynamic. My water's up here. Start your stopwatch. So the next one we're going to do a little bit more of your typical speed and agility drill. So we're going to do some A's, maybe some B's, we'll see. Then we're going to do a lateral hop. We're going to do some lunge variations. We're going to do an eccentric squat jump, and then we're going to do a lateral shuffle variation. That means nothing right now. I'll show you as we go. I was going to do a loaded lateral step, but we're going to do that at noon instead. So stay tuned. So first one, lateral hops. So Pick something you can jump over. I have a hurdle. It can be a line on the ground. It can be a book. Depending if you have animals, it might be your pet, because they like to join in. That, so I don't run into it. We're just going to do 20 seconds per side, 20 seconds rest. So this is going to get our lateral, and then we'll do our A's. So, set our timer. So all you're going to do is you're going to start on one foot, jump over, jump back. That's it. We're going to do 20 seconds one side, 20 seconds the other, 20 seconds of rest. Okay? So, 20 seconds. Definitely don't want 15 minutes. 9 rounds. There we go. 3 minutes worth. So this will give us a countdown. We're going to start in 10 seconds. So pick a side. And go. So just jump. I prefer you to stick the landing if you can. Three seconds. Switch sides. Bring that back foot onto the ground if you have to. Knocking stuff over. 20 seconds rest. 3 more of those. 2 more of those, sorry, 3 total. Seven seconds. Going on that first leg again. 3, 2, 1, go. Almost lost it. Switch legs. Relax. 20 seconds rest. And we're going to do our last set. And we're going to do it into some ease. We'll go from there. It's monkey now. 2, 1, go. Remember, quality is better than quantity. Relax. There we go. So end that. Stopwatch. Here we go. So grab a drink. 90 seconds. Kick that to the side for now. There we go. So, next one we're going to do is we're going to do some A's, which is basically just a walking march with a very fast step and high knee. We're going to do it stationary just because we got to fit inside the camera angles here. You ever done a field workout, play a sport? You've definitely done these before. Still got 40 seconds. So, what it looks like, I'll do it from the side. You're just going to come up, drive down. Okay? So up, drive down. focusing on that push down of a sprint, okay? We're gonna go 30 seconds one side, 30 seconds the other, 30 seconds rest. 30, 30, 30. 3 rounds, as always. And we'll go from there. 20 seconds. Always gonna throw in some B's, so. But it's a lot easier when you have that momentum going forward. So we're gonna stick with the first one. Stop there. Get our timer going. Switch from 20s to 30s. 4.5 minutes. It's kind of like this bottom. And we're gonna start. So it's just a high knee, step back. Okay? So 3, 2, 1, go. So up, down, down. It's just a fast step. Kind of like a skip. Almost there. So size. As you can tell, I do this little bobble thing with my foot. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. That's just where I naturally fall. Try to get your arms involved too. 30 seconds. Getting used to those basic sprint mechanics. 20 seconds. If you want to do these on a field, you just do the walking. So here, so on, so forth. Doesn't have to be a super far distance. We're going back to the first one. Fast steps. Get a little extra spring from these gymnastics mats. Switch. Breathing out as you push that foot into the ground. Seconds. Sweat. $15 seconds, last set. Messed up my rotation there. I want to make sure you guys can see my legs. Three, 2, 1, go. Remember, fast on the way down. Switch sides. Time. There we go. Pause that. Rest, grab a drink. Those are our days. The whole focus there is just that first step, drive, and a sprint. Okay? Next off, we're going to do something similar. We're going to do a shuffle. So focusing on that lateral push off. So we're just going to grab a target. You can put books on the floor, paper, sticky notes, whatever you got. I'm going to use yoga blocks. And we're just going to set them on the floor. Make sure you guys can see them. Try to have a good bit of distance. So what we're going to do, we're just going to go 7 steps in the center. I'm going to yell a color of the block. So black, pink. You're just going to shuffle over as quick as you can, touch, back to the center, or over pink block, or down. So you're going to be here, down, back up into that stutter step, okay? 30 seconds. 3 sets. Where's our timer? There we go. So reset that. Couple more seconds break, and away we go. Whew. All right, everybody ready? Doesn't matter, we're starting anyways. 10 seconds. So stutter step in the center. I'm going to say a color. That's where we're going. 3, 2, 1, go. Stutter, pink, touch, back to the center. Pink, back over, black, pink, down, black, black, down, pink, black, down, relax. That's 1. Whew. That sucked more than I thought I was going to. 1 down, 2 to go. 15 seconds. Go with the pace you need to. 5. Stutter, stutter, black, pink, pink, black, down, pink, pink, black, down, black, black, time. Whew. 30 seconds. Grab a drink in between if you need to. I am. It's really nice now. Fields are starting to open up. Do this inside. 10 seconds. It's nice outside because you can widen it a little bit. 3, 2, 1. Stutter. Black. Pink. Down. Black. Black. Pink. Down. Down. Pink. Black. Down. Pink. Time. There we go. Whew. I'll let that run through for our rest. Grab a drink, get your heart rate down, keep moving around. Whew. Deep breaths. Next one's a little bit lighter. We're going to do some eccentric squat jumps. Show you what those mean in a minute. So we've got another minute of rest. Once you get to that 30-second mark, I'll break it down. Whew. What a way to start off Thursday morning. I like a nice noon workout myself, which is nice for me because I'm back at noon. Some lower body and core. It's going to be real fun. So 30 seconds. So eccentric squat jumps. We're going to go 3 seconds on the way down, pause for a second, jump as high as you can. So what that looks like. Jumping stance, you're going to go 1, 2, 3, pause, jump. Okay? We're going to do 6. 6 of them, then 11 minutes rest in between. Let those energy systems recover a bit anyways. Break that down. Yeah, stop the workout. Cool. So, 6 reps, we'll count it out together, okay? If you can't jump because your knees are bad, you're just gonna go 1, 2, 3, up fast. If you want a middle ground from there, 1, 2, 3, pause, up onto your toes, okay? 3 different variations. Straight up into a speed squat, up on the toe, or jump. Okay? So pick your poison, and we're going to start. So, squat or jump stance, wherever that is for you. Mine slowly outside of hip. So, going to descend in for 1, 2, 3, pause, up. Stick the landing, relax. So really focus on the landing as well, if you're jumping. Reset. 1, 2, 3, pause, jump. Okay? Let's do 1, 2, 3, pause, up. It's halfway. 1, 2, 3, pause, jump. 2 more. 1, 2, 3, pause, jump. 1 more. 1, 2, 3, pause, jump. There we go. That's 1. 2 to go. If you want to target for that one, have a chair behind you. So you push your butt back, hit the chair, pause for that second, explode up. Okay? Very simple, but a fundamental. No problem, Ashley. Thanks for tuning in. Nice explosive movements to start off the morning. You're going to roast your legs at noon and your core. My core's already toast from yesterday, but that's fine. We're going to start rounding 2. So, let's get in squat stance. Pick your poison. If you did one variation, try another one. So I'm going to go up on my toes on this one. Okay? So, starting off nice and tall, squeeze your butt. Push the hips back. 1, 2, 3, pause. Up. Okay? Once again. Up, nice and tall. Push back. 1, 2, 3, pause, up. Stick. 1, 2, 3, pause, up. Halfway. Push the hips back. 1, 2, 3, pause, up. 2 to go. 1, 2, 3, pause, up. 1 to go. Push back. 1, 2, 3, 4, up. There we go. Got a minute rest. I'm sweating bullets. We're good for time. We got 1 more after this. A lunge variation. You probably know what it is. 1 more of these. I'm going to go back to jump. That's my favorite. You do you, your choice for this last one. Shake it out. Last exercise is going to be a lunge variation, 6 reps as well. 3 rounds, and then we're going to stretch. More hip extension, more posterior chain. You know the drill. Maybe. So, we're going to get ready now. Get in your stance. Pick your poison. Stand up nice tall. Squeeze your butt at the top. And we're going to start a descent. So 1, 2, 3, pause, up. And again. 1, 2, 3, pause, up. Back up a little bit. Up nice and tall. Down. 1, 2, 3, pause, up. Halfway through. So up nice and tall. 1, 2, 3, pause, up. 2 more. Up nice and tall. 1, 2, 3, pause, up. 1 more. 1, 2, 3, pause, up. And relax. So the whole reason we're pushing those hips back, load those hamstrings, load the quads, glutes, explode up, okay? So take a rest. I'll explain the next one. So you're going to do a reverse lunge into a high knee. So you're just going to step back, come up onto the toe. If you can't come up onto the toe, drive the knee, 6 per side. Nice and light, nothing too crazy. Usually explosive movements are a little bit lower. For example, if you're doing speed squats, like 5 sets of 3, something similar. If you've ever done banded speed squats, you don't want to do many reps of them. They're fun, but they suck at the same time. So, you're going to come up, pick your spot, pick a leg to start on, and we're going to start from there. So up nice and tall, you're going to reverse lunge, exhale, explode up. So we're always exhaling as we jump. So that's 1. Reverse lunge. I want you to exaggerate the exhale on the way up, okay? So get used to that exhale on exertion. One more. So sides. Same thing. Step back. Last one. Low break. 2 more sets of that. And then we stretch. That'll be our morning. Morning PT, that is. Have a nice cup of coffee after this. Eat some breakfast. Or in some people's cases, including mine, second breakfast. They always got to look forward to second breakfast. Got that Hobbit diet, you know? 2 of everything. A few more seconds. Then we switch. So pick that normal leg, or that first leg you started off with, and we're going to begin. So, step back, explode up, exhaling on the way. So, exaggerate that breathing. One more. Switch sides. Basically just doing a Super Mario jump. One more. Then we cool down. I am soaked. It's overcast today. It's not super hot. It's disgustingly muggy. It should rain. Fingers crossed. It's raining after this. I'll just stand in the rain. Cool down. Few more seconds here. Back to that original side. Last set of the day. For this class, mind you. So, starting that first leg, last set. So back, explode up. Exaggerate that breathing. Last one. Switch sides. Almost done, everybody. Last one. Done. Finito. I don't know anymore. That's all I got. We done. 30 seconds break. Then we'll stretch. Get some calves, get some quads. First one we're gonna do, just get a wall or something. Get a yoga block, a book, a step, anything. We're just gonna do classic calf stretch. So you're just gonna put your toe up, as far into dorsiflexors again, so trying to pull those toes towards your shin. Keep that leg straight. Step forward. Get that nice stretch in the calf. If you want a deeper stretch in that posterior chain and you don't have a wall, you're just going to push your hip back. Sink towards your toes. As you can tell, my calves and hamstrings are super tight today. Did legs to yesterday by mistake. 2 days in a row aren't going to hurt that much. You can pulse a little bit if you want, nice and slow. Few seconds, switch. Same idea. Pick your poison. You can do this up against a wall as well. You're just not going to hinge forward. You're just going to do that classic calf. Completely up to you how tight your calves are. And just hang out. Explore this range. Relax. Kick it to the side. Further stretch. We're going to come down. One leg back, one leg straight. You're just going to drop it down. You can go to one elbow if you need to, both elbows, or bring your back to the floor. Big thing you want is this knee staying in contact with the floor. That's the big one. Squeeze your butt. Drive that hip forward. That was a good sweat. That was good. Slowly unravel. Switch sides. Same thing. You need a nice breakfast after this. Do a test run of this afternoon's class. Make a checklist. Things I got to do today. Unravel, we're going to get a glute. So leg over, hug that knee into the chest. So I still got to make my list for today. Anybody that knows me, I always write down 3 things every day that have to get done that are non-negotiable. they have to get done that day. Everything else is kind of trivial. So I found it helped. Keeps you very task oriented. Obviously you can add stuff as you go, but those are the days, or those are the things for the day. So the big ones for me today were this, and then I'll check my email, see what the other two are. Make 2 separate lists. Work at home. So the one at home that never goes away is read a chapter. I always read a chapter of a book every night, or at least part of a chapter. Try to finish the entire chapter, because finishing halfway through a chapter drives me insane. Always just end up restarting the chapter. There we go. Last one here, we're just going to sink to the bottom of a squat. So you're just going to come up, pick your stance, and we're going to come down. Give myself once. We're just going to hang out here for 2 minutes. The closer your feet are, the more of a stretch you're going to feel. If you have to break, do so, but we're going to try to spend 2 straight minutes in this position. You'll feel your calves light up, you'll feel your hips. You'll see this one again. And try to keep that nice posture. You can play around with pushing one knee over your toe on one side, then rotating over. Just explore the range while you're down here. We're 45 seconds in, minute 15 to go. Do a little dance. Do some squat bows as well. Push those knees out wide. Bow in between. Nice lower back and thoracic. Completely depends on your range. It's up to you. You can do a rotation. Play around with it. 45 seconds left. Focus on those deep breaths. If you're tight, this is about where things are going to light up a little bit more than they were before. 30 seconds. Fifteen. 5, 3, 2, 1, and relax. There we go. That is your 8 a.m. power hour. Make sure you drink some water, grab a shower, eat some food. And if you still got some energy, I'll be back today at noon. Lower body and core, we're going to have some fun. Depends on your definition of fun, I guess. We'll see you at noon. Enjoy your day if you're not.